Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Inside of today's video, going to be taking a look at the brand new gadget for Gus. So I missed out on the Sam Star Power video just because that Star Power didn't really look the best in comparison. But this one, again, looks a little bit worse than the other gadget, but we'll play test it out and see whether it's good. So Gus loses 30% of his health and gains 100% of his spirit instantly, so there'll be a lot more healing around the battlefield. So before we jump into it, make sure you're using the crate code in the shop. That'll be greatly appreciated. And without further ado, let's jump right into it. Alright guys, so jumping into the first game then. So testing out this brand new gadget, my main thing about this is that you lose 30% health, which you can compare with the Ash gadget. It may not be the best, right, but it does guarantee like 3 extra spooks across whatever you call it, across the field, and might actually give you a lot more healing. So as I said, give it a try out and see whether it actually benefits a lot. But I do really like the other gadgets. Always the problem with these gadgets, right, especially the new ones, is that sometimes the other one can just completely override it. So unfortunately, we do score there. But as I said, like the other one, you literally blow someone up with 1,800 damage literally instantly, and that's why it's just so OP right now. Maybe if the other one gets a nerf, you might actually see a little bit more use. So it's definitely going to be a Jackie somewhere close to us. Yeah, we're going to put a spook right there. So if the Otis wants to push, you can definitely get some extra healing. I mean, I'm just going to run over there. There's definitely going to be a Jackie pretty close, but we can just heal up pretty much instantly. Going to pop my shield as well as my gadget to give us some extra healing. That's going to be all the gadgets gone. I mean, if you pop the gadget when you're really low health, it's not really going to benefit. Well, I mean, it's not going to benefit. It's not going to really deter you too much, right? Because you're not going to actually lose too much health. Like 30% of 2,400, it's not going to be really noticeable. So maybe it's probably better to pop this gadget when you're actually really low, just because you're probably going to get a lot more value out of it. So that's going to be the first game. Let's hop into the next one. All right, guys, hopping into the first one then. So the first game didn't really get too much value out of it, but at least you can instantly like pop it. So you do lose like 1,000 HP. I mean, I guess it's not completely a lot, but still, you don't actually just get a ghost instantly on the field as well. You still need to hit a shot, and sometimes it's a little bit awkward where the ghost goes. So we're going to pop this shield onto Alex here. I'm going to use, I mean, 2,800 healing is pretty insane with those spooky ghosts. You can think of like 1,000 comparison, if you get what I mean. Do you want that extra 1,000 healing, or do you want to instantly kill someone, which you pretty much will all of the time with Gus? We're going to pop a gadget again here. I mean, I suppose if you're kind of falling back just before you're about to heal, it might be a good opportunity to use this gadget. Unfortunately, we do concede again. I'm a little bit rusty with Brawl Stars right now. So again, it's kind of going through this period of Brawl Stars where, you know, the update, this one, it was really about future updates. So it can be pretty hard to find like the content, motivation to play Brawl Stars. So probably like a lot of you guys as well, views are just really down on Brawl Stars. So hopefully it will pick up with a new update. So I completely missed that shield, which is another annoying thing about Gus, right? I know I probably should have hit that one, but it can be super frustrating sometimes to like take so long to build up the shield, and then it's pretty hard to hit. So hopefully there will be some changes to his super in the future. A lot of people sharing that frustration. Just make it maybe a little bit easier just to hit it on someone. So maybe like add a bit bigger projectile, make it faster, something like that. I think overall the super is pretty handy though. Like I don't think they should buff its actual shield, but yeah, it's pretty handy overall. So that's going to be a win this time around. Let's hop into the next game. Alright guys, hopping into the next game then. So if you guys are wondering how strong Gus is in the meta right now, if you haven't watched any competitive gameplay, then you'll probably be unaware that Gus is actually pretty decent in this meta. The main reason being is just because he's pretty good mechanically. Like everything about him just adds up to become like a pretty strong brawler. Like he's got good support mechanics, being able to obviously shield up your teammates but also heal them up. He's got some decent range, some okay DPS at range. The only problem is on ladder you might face some difficulties just because of course a lot of people use tanks, and that's going to be by far his biggest weakness. So we should be able to pop that super there. Unfortunately, Eggo is probably going to finish us off. I mean, I'm just going to run into this ghost just to get, actually no, I'm going to leave it there. There's no point in me picking it up and only gaining an extra 800 HP. I'm going to pop our gadget again just to secure some extra healing for Dylan. He's going to be able to get that shield as well, and he has a Tara super, so this should be some instant kills right here. He's going to get the kill onto Edgar, but there's just spooks everywhere. We should be able to stay on this fight a lot longer. Edgar is going to allow us to put out another spook. We're just going to heal up naturally though, and yeah, that's literally 3 still out there. That is pretty insane. I'm going to pop the shield over to Dylan to make him stay alive for a little bit longer. If I hit one more, I don't know how that auto aim didn't hit that Edgar, and they're probably going to score off this unless Dylan can save us with a super. Okay, I don't even need it, but there's so many spooks. Or I don't even know what you call it. I call them spooks just because I always hear that voice line with with Gus, but you can just call him Ghost, right? That's basically the same. We should be able to walk this one in. We're going to pass this shield on to Dylan. I don't even think I needed that, but may as well just secure it anyways. But let me know what you think of Gus overall. I think as well, like, I've seen him pretty used a lot on like game modes like Knockout. I just think he's that type of brawler. It reminds me a lot like Byron. Of course, he's got the support similarities, but it reminds me a lot like Byron, just because it feels like that brawler that you're always kind of staying behind your teammates. Of course, that's what sport is, but you're always in and behind. I feel like I need to like shoot behind my teammates, if you get what I mean. It literally reminds me of the injection star power. So that's a nice super from Dylan. Should be able to get some extra healing here once I hit an opponent, if I actually hit someone. And yeah, we can just run into him extremely aggro, and this should be another goal, hopefully. Okay, Ego's probably going to get a double kill here. Oh yeah, that's the only big problem with Gus, though. He hasn't got any like knockback, cancellation, or anything like that, so any aggro is just going to absolutely destroy him. But good job that, especially in the draft format, that aggro isn't really the best, so we've got to be careful of this Ego, probably sneaking around. Going to give this shield again to Dylan, and it's a 1v3. This should 100% be a goal. That shield just allows you to tank so much. Unfortunately, we did miss that shot, but overall, when it comes down to overtime, Gus is so strong. You eventually get your shield up for your teammates. Spooks just everywhere, and yeah, this should be a goal. Passing it over to Dylan, he should be able to pass it to Alex, and that should be a goal right there. So that's going to be another game right there. Let's hop into the next one. Alright guys, jumping into probably the last game here. So overall, my thoughts on this gadget. I actually wouldn't say this gadget is completely terrible, but I just don't see any use in comparison to the other gadget. Maybe this one might be a little bit popular as it goes on, but as I said, like, losing 30% of your health is still a big sacrifice, considering like you don't instantly get that healing back. But I don't know, maybe it's actually better on some game modes, but again, I just can't see myself switching from the other gadget. That's only the biggest problem. So we've already got 2 ghosts here. If we push up down this left hand lane, I don't see how anyone's actually going to kill us with 2 ghosts here, and there's just a ball. I don't think I've got enough time to score here. Actually, somehow I actually managed to score through that ball, so that's a little bit unfortunate timing on the side of them. So we're going to pop our gadget again. That's going to guarantee it goes straight away, and I guess it just cycle your ghost a lot quicker though. So yeah, definitely gonna use our shield onto one of my teammates, just because it's a little bit better value in comparison to a Gus, because normally Gus, you want to be hanging back, right? You're not really going to be getting the most value out of that shield, but other teammates, they're going to be pushing up a lot more and getting into fights a lot more often. So that's actually going to be a quick game. Let's hop into the final one. All right guys, jumping into the final game then. So overall, not really too much now to talk about. I mean, I guess we can talk about, I didn't actually talk too much about Gus in the meta. I think Gus is actually really strong. Well, I would say he was probably like a top 20 brawler, honestly, and if any type of adjustments are made to Gus, I could see him being a pretty broken brawler, right? He's got so many things going for him, and I could see him definitely being one of those really OP support brawlers. So again, I'm going to pop our gadget. I guess we can get some extra healing with the shield as well. That is definitely a good instance as to how you can get some good value out of this gadget. That was definitely what I was looking for. It's typical that it comes at the end of the video, but in games like that, of course, if you've got your super available and you're only losing like 1,000 health, you're obviously going to get more value of popping that gadget, getting that extra ghost, and just walking in and going extremely aggro. So yeah, building up our super here. I think I actually auto-aimed it onto myself. Unfortunately, got no more gadgets as well. But if anyone wants to come down this left-hand lane, they're going to have to walk into these ghosts. I'm just going to heal up pretty much instantly. So it's definitely going to be Mortis nearby. We can just pop one of these ghosts. Unfortunately, I just don't have the DPS to take down either Daryl or Mortis. And it's just down to Dylan. I don't think he's going to be able to take them down as well. Okay, looks like we actually somehow managed to survive that one. And they literally had us against the wall, and it was just Dylan left, and he somehow survived it. So fair play there, fair play. We're getting one more shot away from the super, and we should be able to go aggro again. So I'm just going to pop this super myself, just because I know I can cycle it pretty quickly. Unfortunately, they've got the ball over that side, and I don't think we're going to be able to stop that. Okay, somehow Daryl didn't collect the ball there. I just super kicked it away literally instantly. In that instance, even if your super literally takes so long to get, it's worth just clearing that ball away, because you're winning, and that would have been an instant goal if I didn't get it away that quickly. So I'm pretty scared of the scared of that Mortis, because again, Mortis is just going to absolutely destroy me. Daryl with a lot of HP as well. Mortis is definitely coming in close right now, and we've got to take down this Nita Bear, and it's a B and a Gus, 2 brawlers which just have no damage. I don't know how we're going to be able to take down this Mortis as well. Somehow they're going to mess it up, but Yeah, no chance. Hopefully we can survive it till overtime though. We've got a B and a Gus and a Spike. We should be able to take these down. So it's just about not allowing these guys to push up with 15 seconds left. And we should be good to go in OT. So Daryl looks like he's okay. He's going to roll in there. Nearly getting a double kill. That was pretty dangerous right there. And we're going to be careful of his mortars. So time to heal up and wait for the walls to kind of pop. Okay, nice. So we've got B. This should be over pretty quickly, I presume. As long as this Daryl and mortars doesn't strike pretty quickly. Getting close to my super. I'm just going to pop this onto Alex just because he's extremely squishy, so any additional HP is really going to help him out. Just spamming auto aim like crazy. And that's going to be a nice goal from Alex. So we actually do get 500 Gus right there. You can see I've not really been playing the new brawlers too much. Do play him a little bit in other game modes and also just watching him competitive. I think Gus is a pretty strong brawler, but this gadget, I don't think it's going to top the other one. The other gadget is just way too strong, but maybe expect a nerf with this one and we might actually see like a balance between both of them. But yeah, that's going to be it for today's video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.